Namaskar and welcome back. I hope you're having a good day and I hope you've had a good week. The other day, a beautiful thought came into my mind. I am not a person, I am a song. And I'd like to share some thoughts about how that came and why it might be true, or at least true for me. And how you might also enjoy thinking of yourself not as a person, but as a song. So everything that exists in this universe is vibrational. And wherever there is vibration, there is also sound. So the names for things in Sanskrit are the mantric or the seed mantra for different things represent the sound of the thing. So everything, you, me, and every object and every action, the universe itself has a seed mantra. The seed mantra of the universe is Om. And that is the sound of the universe, right? And that is its reality. A way of describing the universe is the Onkar, the divine sound. It occurred to me that the Bhagavad Gita, which means the song of God, is the story of reality as the song of God, right? And so I thought of myself as a song. Whose song? A divine song. So you, me, and everything, what are we? We are songs of God. We are God's divine songs. So I wanted to share a discourse that is related to me having this experience or stimulated it in a way, and also a reading from another author whose writings are so similar in their ideas, although the language is different from the discourses of Sri Sri Anandamurti, that I can't help wondering if this Englishman, Paul Brunton, went to India, and among the different masters that he met, he also met Sri Sri Anandamurti, because some of the ideas are strikingly similar. It almost sounds as if it's Sri Sri Anandamurti speaking through him. So I'll start off with this discourse, which is taken, it's a part of a discourse called The God of Human Beings, and it's published in Subhashti Sangraha, Part 21. God is the generator, He is the operator, and He is the benevolent destructor. G-O-D. What is God? As operator, He is the controller also. The operator of a machine must have control over that machine. He must be a controller. And this controller is not only an ordinary mechanic, he is a great magician, because he creates everything in his mind. The magician creates so many things in his mind, and the spectators say, "Oh, he is a great magician." But actually, these spectators are fooled. Their mental attachment goes toward the created objects and not toward the magician. But they should know that those created objects are of temporary nature. The magician is the truth. So this controller is a great magician. He is creating everything within his mind. And for those created beings, the mental world of this magician appears to be a physical one. Suppose you create a candle in your mind and a man in your mind. You know that both the candle and the man are of mental creation, are purely mental, not physical. They are within your mind. But for your mental man, your mental candle is a reality. Similarly, for you, this world is a physical reality. But for that supreme magician, everything is mental. Everything is of a temporary nature. So, he is a magician and has control over the entire universe. Human beings have only 2 eyes, and those eyes can function only where there are light waves in the external world. Where light waves are lacking, you cannot see. But he has infinite eyes, and all those eyes are functioning internally because there is nothing external to him. Everything is within him. In order to see your mental picture, do you depend on external eyes? No. For you, there are 2 worlds, internal and external. But in his case, everything is internal. You are within his mind. And whatever you are seeing, whatever you are doing, whatever you are going to do, everything is being done within his great mind. There is nothing external. So we are being advised here to remember that everything is his imagination. Whenever I come in contact with anything, I should remind myself that what is it really? It is imagination. The nature of this object, which appears to me as a physical object, it appears to me as a physical object because I am also an object of his imagination. I am existing within his mind. So just like within you, you imagine a man and you imagine a candle, those are your imagination, you know that. But the man and the candle inside your mind see each other, or the man sees the candle as an external reality. So the analogy is, what he is saying is that the reality which we experience as an external reality, both you and that whatever you are seeing are his imagination. Now, the purpose of our spiritual practice is to break free from this idea of ourselves as something limited. I am a limited person, right? And here, if you work with this idea that everything is his imagination, and you apply it to yourself also, so I am not a person, I am divine imagination, right? I am cosmic imagination. I am not a person. I am his imagination, right? And imagination has a sound wave. So that's where my feeling came from. It came from this idea. So I am his imagination, and his imagination is sound wave. I am a sound. I am his song. I am his divine song. And so are you, right? What are you? Are you a person? No. You are a sound vibration in the imagination of God, right? You are his song, his divine song. And I don't know about you, but that fills me with a thrill of excitement, and it gives me a sense of breaking free from this very limiting concept of being a person. Now I want to read a couple of quotes from Paul Brunton, which I referred to at the beginning, as being, I couldn't help when I was reading this book wondering if he had met Sri Sri Anandamurti. So this is a book called The Short Path to Enlightenment, and it's amazing from start to finish. The terminology is very different, but the ideas are very similar. So this is from a chapter called Mentalism. And by mentalism, Paul Brunton means this idea that everything is mental, everything is imagination, right? So it's similar. Everything is cosmic imagination. Everything fundamentally is mental. The two analyses must come together now, simultaneously. The what am I and the what is this world. Then only can they be unified by mentalism. Then only can they be unified by this idea that everything is imagination, right? Reappearing in and as the one consciousness, the duality of self and non-self vanishes. So what it's saying is that if you just take the idea that this world is imagination, but you fail, so what is this world? It is imagination, but you fail to ask the question, what am I? Then you are thinking of yourself as a person looking at an imaginary world. So duality is there, right? But if you apply the questions at the same time, what is this world and what am I, right? This world is cosmic imagination, his cosmic imagination. What am I? I am his cosmic imagination. Both are cosmic imagination. There is only one cosmic imagination. There is no duality. So if you hold this idea that everything is his imagination, then the feeling of separation between myself and the world disappears. We have that feeling of duality because we feel, I am a person looking at an object. The first step in overcoming that is thinking, this object is not an object, it is cosmic imagination. The second step is, which should be done at the same time, is I am not a person. I am also cosmic imagination. And suddenly that barrier between person and physical object disappears. There is cosmic imagination, here is cosmic imagination. There is only one ocean of cosmic imagination. Now, just hearing me say that may not make that happen for you, but if you work with it, spend time, days, weeks, months, however long is necessary, and keep reminding yourself, I am his dream, I am his song, I am his cosmic imagination. The objects that I am seeing are his cosmic imagination. The entire universe is what? It is his cosmic imagination. Everything is imagination. Everything is mental, right? Keep that idea, keep coming back to it. And when you come back to that, you avoid the mistake which fools the people who are watching Magician. The people who watch the magic show focus on the objects, and they say, wow, look at that, he created that object. But they are all within the mind of the magician. The objects are temporary, changing things. They are something because they are his imagination, right? But they have no permanent reality. I don't have any permanent reality. Neither do you. We are dreams in the mind of God, right? We are songs in the mind of God. So when you remember that everything is his imagination, you are remembering the magician. You are remembering that he is imagining things. Your focus goes to the magician, not to the objects, right? And then that helps you break free from this illusion of separateness. And just, to enjoy a little bit more of the same idea. Not only is the world an appearance in consciousness, but so is the ego, right? Appearance in consciousness, right? Something generated by consciousness, an appearance, a form, an imagination. Not only the world, but your ego, your mind, every single thought is also a song, a cosmic imagination, is also mental, right? It's happening just like that man and that candle. It's happening in the mind, within the mind of the divine. It is, in the end, a thought, perhaps the strongest of all, and only the consciousness in itself is the reality from which it draws sustenance, existence, life. So what that's saying is that where do you get your life from? Where does your life come? The divine is imagining you. That's where your life comes from. The universe, where does it come from? Where does it draw its existence, its reality, its life? It comes because it is being imagined by the divine. That's what maintains it. I am being imagined by the divine. That's where our reality, our existence, our force comes from that divine imagination. And to conclude, earth life is but a dream, lived out in a dream physical body amid dream environment. Dream experiences are only ideas. During sleep, dream man sees, hears, touches, tastes, and smells. When you have your dreams, that's what you do. Exactly as he does during waking dream. Sleep dream, waking dream, both dreams. Hence, waking is but materialized ideas, but still ideas. God's cosmic dream. All universal activities are but different ideas of God, divine ideation made material and thrown upon the screen of human consciousness. So, it's all a dream in the mind of God. You and me are all songs, dreams, divine songs, divine dreams. That's what maintains us. That's what we are made of. That's what powers us, right? And remembering that, we come back into our true state. We recognize, I'm not this tiny little person. I am a divine sound. I am, And then when the duality disappears, mind expands. I am the whole dream. I am the universe, right? When I'm this separate person and the universe is out there, I'm small. When I recognize it's all a divine dream, slowly myself has no barriers to keep it, and it expands and it becomes the whole thing. So, work with it. Think about it. Meditate on it. Enjoy it. Namaskar.